Okay, this is a great honor for the city. We have been approached to help launch a new business in town, Thompson, with all the talk of doom and gloom up here. We've got lots of great business opportunities, and a couple of our local citizens have taken us up on it. So it is very nice to see 2020 Chamber of Commerce, citizens, City of Thompson, all here, fellow councillors Duncan Wong, Judy Collada, Dave Green from CEDF. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up these two gentlemen, Jimmy Pelk and Sid Varma. They are about to launch a new business in Thompson, and I am going to let them tell you all about it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Guests, media, everybody else. Sid and I are extremely happy to announce Sid and I have gone on the venture of starting a bus company in Thompson. For Thompson, from Thompson. We feel it's vitally important that a bus company that services the North is from the North. We feel it vitally important that that infrastructure and that employment is in the North. So our plans is to roll out limited service September 1st and full production November 1st, 2018. So that's short, that's sweet, that's the gist of it. Sid and I have been, burning the midnight oil 7 nights a week at nights trying to figure it out and running the numbers and getting the head counts, and we're really excited for the opportunity. Thompson's a great community. We live in one of the best parts of the country, and we need as many opportunities and as many services as possible. So I'll open up to Sid, and he'll have a few things, and then we'll take questions and move on.
Yeah. Thompson Bus and Freight Service. As a business, we are actually very much excited to start serving Northerns from Thompson. It's a company to Thompson and from Thompson. Thompson Bus and Freight aims to fulfill the void which will be coming in times to come by the time Greyhound shuts off its operations. So as Jimmy said, we're gonna be starting off our operations from September 1st, and understanding the need and the requirements, what exactly Thompson and surrounding communities need. Based on that, by November 1st, we're gonna be having our entire thing, schedule and everything laid out, and by that time, we're gonna be in full production. So our company has a very aggressive goals, serving Northerns to our best potential with a long-term plan to serve the generations to come. So this is the company exactly for Northerns from Thompson, in Thompson, connecting with outlying communities and surrounding communities. So we look forward to your extended support from Thompson and surrounding communities for this initiative to make it a success. Thank you.
Questions?
Any questions for the gentleman while we're here?
Another transportation company from Thunder Bay already announced they'll be, or at least attempting to take up the route that was from Thompson to Winnipeg. How does that factor into your plans moving forward?
Great question, thank you. We, again, go back to that company's from Thunder Bay. They're not in northern Manitoba. So that's one of the main motivations Sid and I got together, and we said, you know, it's a vital service for our citizens and for people of the North to have a bus service, a reliable bus service that understands the community, understands the people, and understands what needs to happen. And with a company out of Thunder Bay, we feel as entrepreneurs that they're not going to be able to provide the same level and quality of service that we can as Northerners for Northerners.
So if they want to continue forward with their plans, like would there be competing services or
If that's what they wish, absolutely.
And as they say, like competition is always good for consumers. So competition will gonna be evolving this industry even better. Up till now, Greyhound was the only and the major operator over here. So the more the competition, better market will be evolving, more employment and everything.
And will you guys be providing like a long distance like Thompson to Winnipeg as well as like local, or just one or the other?
Both. Our primary goal right now is to make sure the passengers are getting taken care of once Greyhound stops services. Our goal is to be able to deliver people right to the medical services in Winnipeg, Our goal is to deliver to surrounding hotels, to the International Airport, and also Polo Park. So extend the service that Greyhound provided, but continue to operate it to the need. We're not saying it's going to be the exact same service that Greyhound provided. If we said it was going to be the exact same, we might end up in the same fate as Greyhound had. So we're going to, over the next 10 days, we're really going to work with community partners, with the city, with Thompson 2020, with economic development to understand the true need that the bus is required for, and the bus services and the freight services required for, and then we'll move forward with the proper tools to do that.
Just one more question. Would you guys be interested in rehiring some of the Greyhound employees who are potentially losing their jobs after October 31st?
We absolutely. In short, absolutely. 11 days ago, we didn't know Greyhound was ending services in 16 weeks, 15 weeks now. So what that looks like, in what capacity, and in what shape, and we don't know what that looks like. But when you look at the current staff that are in place, there's some very long-term employees with some great knowledge and experience in the transportation industry. So for us to say no to that would be crazy. So we're absolutely open to it, whether it works out or not in the end. There's been some drivers that have been driving for 25 years. They may want to retire off. We don't know. We haven't had that dialogue yet, but we're open to it absolutely.
Thanks.
Question? Would your company consider take over the transit for Thompson as well eventually?
Do you want to answer that?
Absolutely. Like,
Or providing the driver at least?
actually, not only the driver, but even taking over the voids which will be left in the market. Talking about the city contract, transit contract, definitely will look forward to that.
What kind of buses are you planning on operating? Like as far as the vehicles themselves?
Yeah, great question. Again, going back to the time frame that we've had since we've inception of this concept and what brings us today. We don't know what the exact size of our equipment will be. Because of that, we've secured everything from a Dodge Grand Caravan to a 15-passenger van to a 30-passenger bus to a 55-passenger Prevost with purchases of intent. Until we understand what the exact need is, it doesn't make sense entrepreneurial to purchase a 50-passenger bus if there's 25 people riding on it every day. So we're going to make sure the passengers are taken care of in whatever capacity that looks like. We're going to make sure they're taken care of from here to Winnipeg.
So along that same line then, the announcement for schedules and prices and such will be down the line once you know what the demand is?
Absolutely. We'll roll out, our goal right now is to roll out pricing and schedule by August 15th with, again, limited services starting September 1st, and then going into our full schedule of services November 1st.
And then my final question, a lot of people were especially worried because of the Northern Transport Program with the health region. Is that something that's going to be important for the company? Try and take that over?
It's going to be very important. You talk to some people that rode Greyhound, and that some people say it was a lot of the ridership. Some people say it was a little, but again, the warrants that are issued by Northern Communities in Thompson to get to very important, and to operate that from Thompson for Thompson and the communities from the north. Again, we understand that. We feel we understand that a lot better than someone from another province or even down south. So that's why we're taking the initiative to move forward with this.
And then would you also want to expand maybe like Flin Flon or the PA as well, since they're also going to be using some services as well?
Again, like pretty much based on the feasibility and requirement in times to come, we can have like say one route every day, or maybe once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks. So based on requirements, what every community needs and what kind of feasibility and what is making justifying with the numbers and everything in the overall scheme of things.
But we're very proud of our name. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's Thompson Bus because of the community we're in. However, if we're servicing Flin Flon, if we're servicing Nepal, we're absolutely not opposed to it. So, anything else?
Jimmy, are you considering freight services or just passenger service in your plan?
Thanks for bringing that up. Our primary goal right now is to make sure the passengers are taken care of on the limited schedule starting September 1. And we're still trying to wrap our head around the exact freight needs. Our goal come November 1st will be passengers and freight.
And it'll allow us the time also in this much time period to understand that what exactly is the freight requirement.
Because the freight service is a
Yes.
lucrative part of the market as well.
You guys deserve a lot of credit for stepping up and filling a need. There's a lot of risk. I applaud you for that. I'm a project manager, one of two for Thompson 2020, and I know both of you, so really don't need to introduce myself, but I urge you to ask for help. Because this is precisely project 123, business development and redevelopment, exactly what we should be focusing on and helping. If you need any help whatsoever, I urge you to bring that forward.
Sure.
Yeah, speaking of help, we will need lots of help. You know, and we urge the city for their support, and they're on board. Thompson 2020 is clearly on board. Other business people within the community, we're here to listen. We're here to work with you because we're not doing this to have a bus service for 2 months or 2 years. We're doing this to have a bus service and a transportation service for generations to come. So, anything else? We're good?
Thanks to Jimmy and Sid. And I'd be remiss, I forgot to mention, Councillor Byer is also in attendance. She actually beat me here tonight. And Keith from Chamber of Commerce. So I think we've got such a good group in the room. We've got everybody. We've got our Economic Development Officer, Keisha. We've got our future City Manager, Anthony, at the back. We've got Tim Gibson. We've got Volker. We've got just all the groups that are going to be out there to help you. So good luck in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.